Final race of the night then, it's Sha Tin. Race number 8 is a good one as well. Class 2 with an extended ratings band which allows Elusive State into the field as well, rated 102. Elusive State, Tony Millard, Alexi Bedell. Helene Leading Star makes the switch to your weather for the first time. King Shield, a 2-time course and distance winner. And a free roller as well from barrier number 10. Assimilate makes his all-weather debut. Righteous Doctrines won 2 times on the surface. They've both, though, been over the 1,800 metres. Alpha Hedge, a 4-time distance winner, but all on the turf at Happy Valley. Arrogant onto the all-weather for the first time as well. And Touch of Luck, also a 2-time winner over the 1650, but in a lower grade. Now, as far as the horses up at Chung Fa is concerned, we're looking at Helene Leading Star, Alpha Hedge, Arrogant, and Touch of Luck. We're at the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map here and a few races as well, Tom. And as far as the speed is concerned, I'm assuming there's one horse in particular drawn reasonably wide there, King Shield, who'd want to find the front and try and dictate. Yeah,
I think Zach Burton will have eyes on the lead here with this horse. Likes to go forward, and this horse here with Zach on board is 1 for 1. So he'll spear out of gate number 10 and find the front. Touch of Luck, he's a horse that can be handy. He's ridden out of gate number 1, so he seems the obvious horse for the trail. Beauty Legacy's been a real head scratch. Went forward again last time out, was up near the speed and wanted to over race again. So I think they're at a real crossroads with this horse, Beauty Legacy. Alpha Hedge and Elusive State there. Probably the odd one out from gate 9 is Antoine Hamlin with Assimilate. Wasn't quick out of the machine last time out and just could get caught wide there. Horses like Righteous Doctrine, Glorious Artist, they'll be looking for some luck in the straight and they'll be running on at the end. But King Shield, the obvious one to lead.
All right, that's the speed map. Paul, what have you seen at the track?
Well, Elusive State, we know he really likes the surface. He's a 6-time winner on it. Gets his chance to race on it. He's been running in the Group 1s and Group 3s behind Exultant, carrying Star Golden 60. So he comes down to a more suitable race for him. Righteous Doctrine, look, he's been going really well this season. He goes well once again here, and he's a 2-time winner on this all-weather track as well. So he's right in this race, and his work's been really good leading into it. And he'll get a bit of weight of these other ones. And Star Performance, the thing is, our work was too bad as well leading into this. He stretched out really nicely enough, and he goes well as well.
All right, we'll have a look at one of his trials in a moment. Star Performance. We'll start off, though, with the horse at the head of the handicap. That's Elusive State, and hear from his jockey, Alexi Bedell.
Elusive State, Alexi, we know he loves the all-weather track. He's back on it on Wednesday night. You've ridden him at the trials leading in. Are you happy with the way he's going heading into the race?
Yeah, it's been very satisfying. The horse is a good horse, a dirt specialist, so I'm very happy to sit on him. And it seemed to me that the horse is in good form, and his last 2 trials has been very strong. So he worked beautifully, and I hope even in top weight, I hope he can come back to his best on this occasion.
That most recent trial, he looked like he was finishing it off really strongly.
Yeah, definitely. He's a dirt specialist, and he probably always worked well on the dirt, on the surface. And his last try was pretty handy, not too hard, and he responded pretty well.
And a ride for Tony Millard on Wednesday night as well too. You've had 14 rides for Tony this season without being able to get a win. Can this be the horse that changes that?
Yes, I hope so. It's obviously a good ride to pick up, and hopefully I can get a winner for him. Yeah.
He's climbed the ratings dramatically, Tom. Elusive State on the all-weather. You couldn't help but be impressed by that trial. Yeah,
trial was really good again. He's had 2 trials coming into this, Andrew, for 2 third placings. The last one came off for 96 back in October of 2019, so just over a year since the last victory. Doesn't get many races to suit this horse, but this, I think, is certainly one of them, Paul.
Yeah, I think he's been set for this race. It looks ideal for him. There was a really nice trial leading into it, and the 1650 looks ideal.
OK, all right, so lots of positives then about Elusive State. What about the rest of them, though? Let's have a look at some turf action here, starting off with Righteous Doctrine, who fares best. He finished ultimately in 3rd place. The other horses to be aware of, though, Helene Leading Star right at the back here, eventually in 6th. Glorious Artist weakens to run 11th, and a Richmond further back as well in 13th place behind the excellent Paul. Excellent proposal.
Yeah, and didn't he win nicely? Richmond's an interesting one coming on the surface because he generally doesn't he goes quite well on the surface normally, and he's quite a consistent horse. The other one that hit the line nicely there, Helene Leading Star, he wasn't too far. He's got to carry the top weight here as well. That's just a query, and of course Righteous Doctrine was probably the best of the lot of them, hitting the line nicely.
Yeah, I liked his run along the inside there. Had to come off heels at the 300 metres. He was probably a tad keen in the opening stages of that race as well, but really closed off well, and the excellent proposal form looks good. So I think he can go close in this final race as long as he gets the rub of the green from back in the field.
All his wins, though, dirt and turf, have all been the 1800 metres with Righteous Doctrine. I think he's definitely a big player, though. Back at the trials and back with Helene leading star here, Tom, as well, a little bit more prominent as we watch him doing his homework.
And this horse here hasn't raced on the all-weather before, but you can see he seems to handle the surface well. This was up at Chung Fa. Thought he went to the line nicely last time out in that same excellent proposal race back on the 4th of October. He was finding the line pretty well from back in the field. Sha Tin rides from a good gate for Tony Cruz. Just pushed out a little bit late, but did respond to that, Paul.
Yeah, and he coming onto the surface is the interesting, or the little query, I suppose, for him, isn't he? He's got drawn well in barrier number 3, but he does have to carry top weight.
All right. Other end of the spectrum here is Star Performance. Also back at the trials, just has that one win to his name still, Paul. It's a good race, but he's got a lightweight.
Yeah, and that win was his debut run here in Hong Kong as well. He's run once here on the all-weather and did finish well back behind King Shield on that day. Look, the trial was okay. I didn't find a spot for him in the end, though.
No, I didn't find a spot for him either. He's been a one-hit wonder so far, this horse. He's sort of run the odd decent race around that win, but he was making a little bit of late ground here, but didn't include him either. Star Performance for Matthew Chadwick.
All right, so he's not in. I'm guessing the action might be around the top of the handicap here. Paul, what do you like? Yeah,
I do like Elusive State. I think this is his race. He's been set for it, and that trial was top class, so I think he can win. King Shield, the danger, he'll go straight to the front. 1650 looks ideal for him. Righteous Doctrine, just a query over the distance. His wins have been over 1800. I still think he'll run a good race, and touch of luck with the lightweight, 1, 3, 6 and 12.
Very similar numbers. So went with Righteous Doctrine, though, on top for Michael Chang and Vincent Ho. Over 3, King Shield. He'll certainly go forward and dictate from there. Elusive State certainly will be running on at the end. They've thrown Helene leading star, in fact, because I didn't mind that recent barrier trial. I thought he came on quite nicely there. Also in that excellent proposal race last time out. So 6, 3, 1 and 2.
Yeah, very similar for me as well. King Shield for me, 3 and 1 the queue. We want to take too short a price about him. It's a very good race the last event. All right, into the stats for the meeting, Paul, and we're looking at Sha Tin's record.
Yeah, he's going really well at the moment, Sha Tin, and you can see this season 11 rides for 5 wins, a couple of seconds and third, so a 46% win rate on the all-weather, so really rides this track well. Looking at some of his rides here, well, Resolute I think will win. He'll come up pretty short, he'll probably be the shortest of the evening, but he's riding Resolute.
All right, there you go. I think he's one of the maybe the better bets of the night, Paul, but who is the best bet for you?
Sarzan. I'm going to go with Sarzan here. I think he's got the race perfectly run to suit with all that pace in front of him, and he's been running really well in really strong form races. So he's the best, and then the long shot Party Genius will take a chance with him. Blinkers on the surface, 1650 metres. He's the one in race number 6, and we'll do the play in that race around Silver Fig and Zarsan and Lucky Patch, the first starter, 1, 4 and 6.
I'll take the each-way price in the last race at the moment on Righteous Doctrine for Michael Chang and Vincent Ho. Certainly the best horse Michael's got in his stable at the moment. So race 8 at number 6, Righteous Doctrine is the best. And the value runner comes up in the middle of the program. Winning Strikes, the son of Swiss Ace of Paul O'Sullivan and Keith Young, who's riding well at the moment. So race 5, number 9, Winning Strikes, the value. The play in the last race, the 3 obvious ones, Elusive State, King Shield and Righteous Doctrine.
Yeah, I'm with you as far as that's concerned, Tom. Naboo Star for me, race 3, number 3, draws the inside gate. He's been running really well on the turf, switches to the all-weather. Smart trial though, I think he'll go close and might even nick an each-way price about him. Race 3, Naboo Star, and then London Lucky Star. It's the same race as Paul. I can see where he's come from with Party Genius. London Lucky Star will get back and he'll flash home as well. So race 6, number 7, and right choice, Naboo Star, and clear choice is my choice for the QQP in race 3. All right, that wraps up Sha Tin on Wednesday night, but Tom, we're off to Happy Valley on Sunday for our day meeting.
Yes, the annual day meeting coming up at Happy Valley. Good 10-race program coming up there, so the sun will be out hopefully. A bit of weather supposed to be around over the next few days towards the weekend, but let's hope the sun is out for Sunday.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It's Sunday meeting. We don't have many of them day meetings at Happy Valley, but always a good program and should be good. Home game.
Just one, Paul.
Not for all of us, but that's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Tom, Paul and the rest of the team, hope we see you at Sha Tin on Wednesday night. We'll be Racing to Win.
Right.